Hey!
Like many workplaces across Australia, this Catholic school is hiring.
Are you ready for year one yet?
Yeah.
Staff shortages have impacted us significantly over the last few years. Some days are worse than others.
3.5 plus 2.5 is 6.
Lisa Crampton used to receive 20 to 30 applications for casual teacher positions. Now that number has dwindled to just a handful.
It certainly creates a level of stress and anxiety in the role.
This hiring challenge is reflected in the latest job figures. Unemployment remained steady at 3.7% in August, with nearly 65,000 jobs added to the economy. The number of people working or looking for a job hit a record high, but the underemployment rate rose as people worked fewer hours than they wanted, with part-time jobs accounting for 96% of this increase in employment.
Despite a lot of doom and gloom out there in the community, the Australian labour market remains incredibly strong. But there is still that expectation the unemployment rate will likely drift towards 4% by year end, and maybe towards 4.5% at some point next year.
But some argue it should be even higher.
Unemployment has to jump 40-50% in my view. We need to see pain in the economy. We need to remind people that they work for the employer, not the other way around.
Despite the low unemployment rate, Victor Quay is finding the job hunt challenging.
I probably made about 500 applications since the beginning of the year, this year. Out of that, I only have 4 phone calls, 2 interviews, and probably 10 emails to say I wasn't successful.
The 48-year-old used to manage a computer retailer, but wants to move to an industry where he doesn't have to do as much manual labour.
I have a Master's of Business Law from Southern Cross University. I also have an Executive MBA from RMIT. I don't think that's even considered at all.
After 12 interest rate hikes and these ongoing cost of living pressures, more businesses are expected to go bankrupt in the year ahead. Unfortunately, that means more job losses.
Early indicator data is sort of flashing red at the moment. Cash flow is decreasing dramatically, especially amongst small businesses.
Creditor Watch's chief economist says Western Sydney and southeast Queensland will be hit particularly hard.
There's a lot of people in those areas that have quite high mortgages relative to their income. So there's just less money going around businesses in those areas, and that results in a reduction in the need for labour.
For now, the need for labour at Lisa Crampton's school has never been this urgent.
We've just launched a new teacher scholarship program which encourages students to come back to teach within our Catholic schools, and that's a really exciting initiative.
But the fruits of that labour won't be seen for years to come.